Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it is me, your mate Narlin, with not Caramello Koala, it's General Bud. Mate, we're here for part two of our healer's guide. Thank you for doing this with me, mate. It is awesome to have you here, partaking in one of my videos since we play this all the time together. I'm going to throw it over to you, mate. What are we doing in this video?
So today in part 2 video we'll be showing you why I'm a healer and Nalan is a DPS. We'll be switching off roles. I will be taking the reins as a DPS ship. Please bear with me with this one. I might be a little bit slow. I'm not used to being a DPS. And Nalan will be taking off the reins as being a healer. He's going to try and do a little tiny little replica of what my ship would be like, and hopefully he will be able to show you in a video what it looks like to be a full-blown healer.
That's right, mate. Hey, thank you for that. And we're just having a quick look at my ship at the moment. We did talk about this in part one, what guns we're running. So we've got the repair long guns, which are fully ascended on the front. On the sides, we've got the white jades, which are the OP healing cannonades. And then on the back again, we've got the repair long gun 3. And on the auxiliary gun, we've got the little Grace, which is the boy. Now, before we crack in, we're just going to have a quick look at the furniture. This is something we didn't cover at the end of part one, so I want to cover it now. We're just going to quickly run through this. This video isn't going to be as long as the last one. The last one's about 30 minutes. This one's going to be a little bit shorter because we want to be nice and succinct to get to, so you can basically see us in gameplay running this healing ship. So, first of all, on the major furniture, now Bud runs this slightly different, and I will throw to Bud in a sec. I'm actually going to run the first aid station because we're trying to showcase the healing furniture here. So, the first aid station is our major healer, and it increases the repair amount of the repair weapons by 30% for ships with less than 33% health. So these are your guys with critical health. The first aid station does increase the amount of healing capacity there. But now, Bud does this a little bit differently, and I'll throw over to Bud. What have you got in your major furniture on your healing ship, mate?
My major furniture I have, I can't remember the name of it again. I was just looking at it like 2 minutes ago. Um, it's a it's a boy one, and what that does for me is because I run. Well, Nalan has the little Grace boys as well, but
It's the boy.
every
It's the boy locker. That's the one.
boy locker,
Yeah.
yes, okay. So I've got the boy locker in mine, so I can shoot off two boys for one volley. So instead of me having to shoot off once and do 1,536 damage, I can shoot off two of them and do over 3,000 healing damage, as well as be able to pump in 3,000 healing damage what my cannonades do per volley. So that's 3,000 times about 8. So you're better with math, Null, and you'll be able to work them numbers out for me with the healing in that.
Yeah,
That's
about
probably
24,000. Yeah.
that's probably why I run it the way how I do, because that's how I have it set up. I might give it a shot with the way how you've got it set up with that first aid station and see if there's a big difference with that.
Yeah, and I've just, as you've been talking as well, just for the viewers, I've actually got the boy locker there just up on screen, so you can see that it increases the maximum amount of active boys by one, so it gives us two boys, and you would have seen that showcased in video one. Increases max health of boys by 25% and reduces reload time by 7%. So quite a cool bit of major kit. I'm quickly going to run through the minor furniture. So again, I've tried to put as much healing furniture on the ship as possible. So machinist table repair 1. This one here increases the area of operation radius of repair boys by 25%. Quite handy. increases repair amount of repair buoys by 25%. So that's quite a good bit of kit. Um, Ammo priming bench, so boosting the effectiveness of siege and repair ammunition. And you can read through, that's quite a long synopsis there, so you can read through that if you want to pause it. We'll go over to number 4, which is Compagnie Spirits Locker, a dedicated locker for wine and spirits. It sounds like a bit of me. Definitely be spirits and definitely be a single malt Scottish whisky. For all of you out there who want to know what my preferred drink is, that's what it is. Just on that, Bud, what's your preferred drink, mate?
I would like to go and say I like myself a Gentleman Jack's on the rocks, mate.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, Gentleman Jack's it is a very nice drop. So, nice call there. So this Compagnie Spirit Locker keeps the crew spirits high for battle. So reduces crew stamina depletion at the start of bracing by 20%, while slowed by flooding, torn sails, or other status effects. Increases brace strength by 15% and increases armor rating by 7%. So nice little bit of kit there. Fusion Station, this one is purely here for reload times for the front and back weapons and secondary damage for front and back weapons. So I'm guessing when it says secondary damage, Bud, that means that it's secondary healing. Would that be
Yes,
correct?
mate. Pretty well converts to healing.
Awesome, mate. Awesome. And the last one I've got is beam support, so increases hull health and boosts the armor rating. So that's kind of what I've got. What's your thoughts on how I've got that set up, mate? Is that
That's pretty well. That's pretty well good setup you got there, Nolan.
thanks, mate. Thanks. So we're going to go test this out. So, Bud, what ship are you going to run as your DPS for our little trial here?
I have my very colourful and flamboyant frigate. I've
Very
brought the
nice.
frigate out to play today, so what I'm running on my frigate, the um, I have an armor called Phoenix Crest. It's got a little bit of health for me. It's got a good effects. On my weapons, I run some Divine Winds on the front. It's a bombard. It's a bit of an electricity one. Um, on my left side, so I run Divine Thunder. It's the same with my right side. I run Divine Thunder also. And again, from the back, I run Divine Wind. And for my mortar on this one, I run the Eye of Heaven. All of these have one thing in common. They are all electric, like um, electrical weapons.
Yeah, so you've got an electrical build for your frigate, which is pretty cool. And we're gonna go cast off. I'm just running down the pier here, man, and it's pretty obvious which one's your ship. For those of you watching, you can see it right in front of me there, and you can see my bark there as well. So, Bud, you're taking the lead on this one, mate. So where are we going today? What is our mission that we're going to do?
Well, we no, we won't do him because he took a bit of time to do last time. Um, let's just have a look here. Uh, Go down to the bottom, the Clan of Pharaoh convoy, just at the bottom of St. Anne there.
Yep,
As you
that's
can see, it starts in 15 seconds.
all right. We're going to head down there. So the whole point of this one, now in part one of this video, we had me and my DPS, and we had Bud in his healing ship, and that's pretty much the way that things normally run with me and Bud. I run around as the tank, and he runs around behind me healing. So we're going to give this a bit of a go, and hopefully I can keep him alive. So I think that started too there, bud.
I think that's our convoy over here, mate.
Do we want to call for help, or do you think we've got it sorted?
Yeah, give everyone a chance to get in and get the rewards of what we get from this. I don't want to hog them all together.
Yeah, nice. And that's actually something that myself and Bud do. We can probably solo most things in this game together, but here we go. Firing my healing. Hopefully I'm doing some. Hopefully I'm helping here, mate.
It's pretty much like you was explaining in your first video. I don't really have to worry about what's behind me. I know that it's you, and you got your healing on me. I'll just show you some of the mortars going off here. All of my guns seem to have electricity, and it's just the way how I like it.
Yeah, it's
These
good.
electricity guns is the way how I would like to go.
And I'm just doing what you do basically, and I'm sticking behind you. Um, just following around. I was tempted to shoot at the enemy ships there for a second, but then I realised I've got absolutely no ability to do anything about it. So
Well, you show me which ship you'd like to get destroyed, and I'll try and do my best to fulfill your shoes, mate.
no, you're doing a great job there, mate. It's just nice being able to follow behind you and do a bit of healing. So you can see here. There's a little bit of residual healing that's happening there on Bud, and I'm firing. These are the front long guns that I'm just firing into him at the moment, but he's doing a pretty good job with this convoy. He's not really getting too damaged, which is making my job a lot easier, that's for sure.
Yeah, if you'd like to call for help if they want to come along, I'm really not fussed. I
Yeah,
will share my rewards with everyone.
I did throw out a call, but no one's coming. I probably looked at it and went, well, it's just a far convoy, so
Oh, we got one helper.
very nice. So as we talked about in video one as well, primarily with these healing ships, you'll find that probably 90% of them are going to be barks because the brig and the cutter, I mean the cutter probably because it's small, that'd probably be fair to say, eh bud?
Yeah, it's small, quick and nimble. Quick for you to dodge in, get in there, chuck a couple of heals onto your to your low teammate, and then quickly dart in, dart out, get out of the way of the enemy ship trying to get you as well.
Yeah, nice. And then you've got the brig, which is probably the other prominent healer, which we don't see a lot of. And we explained in the last video that probably the reason for that is because you don't have that proximity healing ability that the bark affords to your teammates. So as Bud's sitting still there, I'll give him a few rounds. This is actually quite fun, mate. I've never actually been a healer, so it's quite fun just sort of keeping an eye on you guys and making sure you're all healed up.
Oh, it's quite rewarding once you, like every time, as you say, when you very first taught me how to play this game, it's obliged to send off as a firework once you complete a mission. But once you will see, sometimes as a healer, you come into a fight and there is a ship and he's really, really low, and then you get him back up to full health again, and he'll send off a little firework for you. And that's just a little way to say thanks for your services and healing me up.
Yeah, nice. And yeah, it's like I definitely find I'm a lot busier as a DPS at the moment. I mean, it's my job's pretty easy. I'm finding this pretty easy, but it's not always the case because Bud, particularly when we're doing a co-op mission with a lot of different players, he seems to be running from one side of the sea to the other, just trying to heal up our friendly ships.
Oh, it's definitely a hard job, especially when there is about 10 to 15 other ships to worry about. That's when I technically don't worry about every other ship. I'll just stick to the ones in my vicinity. The
Oh,
ones that really want to be healed up will find that, hey, this man here is a healer. He's keeping me alive and in the fight. That I'll just stick around to him and stay with him.
yeah, what is nice is that we do have a couple of ships here with us, so I'm managing to heal them up. You're actually needing very little healing, my friend. You're doing a pretty good job there on the old DPS.
Yeah, I that's pretty well majority because I'm sitting close here. The damage I am taking, your proximity is strong enough to keep me back up to full health again.
There we go. As one of the convoy ships goes down, happy days. Firing at friendlies. It's a new concept for me, but you can see every single one of our friendly ships here is having a good day because they're all at max health. And
Definitely, as a DPS right now, I can say I'm pretty well happy with the services of the medic around.
it's quite handy, isn't it, having a medic?
Oh, 100%. I've played this game by myself in the frigate with no medic around healing me. I've blown through many and many countlesses of medic kits just to try and keep myself alive. But having someone like you around, that yes, I see what you say every time. When you don't worry about when you're fighting in a fight because you have me there, I see what you say now, mate.
Yeah, it is true. It does give you the ability to sort of rest at ease as you are taking out enemies. Now I do see who's that over there? It's a privateer.
Mr. John Julian.
All right, all yours, mate. All yours. So there's definitely lots of benefits for having healing ships. It would be nice to see more healing ships in the game, and that's really one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video was to really promote and just show how beneficial the healing ships are. And I am quite spoiled because I do have Bud with me and all the time, and I really don't have to worry too much when I've got him here. So I mean, look, you're a little bit damaged there, mate. Best I heal you up.
Oof, now I'm all sweet and better now. I feel better.
Awesome. Well, look, we've spent a couple of videos just showcasing the healers. Um, please feel free to provide your comments and feedback if you're a healer yourself. But honestly, this is quite a good role. It's actually been a little bit of fun, just taking on Bud's role for once and doing a little bit of a role reversal. So that's been a lot of fun. But hopefully you've enjoyed these videos. Don't forget to give us a like and give us a comment and subscribe if you haven't already. It's really been awesome having you here, Bud. It's been a long time coming, us doing these videos. Oh, as we're getting shot at by somebody. Or yours, mate. Normally it's me shooting them, but we're not going to worry about that right now.
The tables have turned. Let's go and get him.
Yeah, let's get him. Awesome. So we're going to take out the ship and then we're going to sign off for this video. But any sort of anything else you want to say about the healing role, mate? You're a big advocate of it. Here's your time to tell everyone how great it is and to encourage some more healers.
Oh, just pretty well. All I can say is the more healers, the better. I do see a lot of barks around in the community, and they are rocking DPS. Please just give it a shot. Try and chuck some healing guns on your ship, and just give it a whack. Try and see how you feel after helping these people Like, they don't have to necessarily be there to help them shoot and take down the ships. All that it takes is just your presence on being there alone will boost the morale of the people around, and you'll see that a ship will fight a lot harder if you're sitting there and helping him out. Because the way how it will go is you help that ship out, and he will help you out.
And that's pretty much how we operate, isn't it, mate? Like,
Yep,
we kick around together, and it's you keep me at full health, and I keep firing rounds into the enemy, and it seems to work pretty well.
yes, that's exactly right, mate. And especially at times when I do really need the help, I know you are sort of busy, and I sort of do sit there and scream in your ear to come and help me, but sometimes I don't even have to do that because you just look at my health and you're like, oh my God, okay. I look over, and next minute that poor ship has picked on the wrong ship and he has destroyed himself.
That's right. And as you can see as well, like with these barks, there's the self-healing ability. So as you can see, my health is regenerating over time. I'm not having to use rep kits, which is quite nice. And in the meantime, I'm just making sure that Bud's health is nice and high. So it's been a little bit of fun, to be honest. Jumping in the Spark. I haven't been in a medium ship since I've got the frigate. Which I've had for about a month or more now, so it is quite nice going back into a medium ship. But give it a go, guys. If you haven't done a healing build yet, pick yourself up a bark and give it a shot and see if you like it. Look forward to hearing from you in the comments. And Bud, we'll sign off with that one. Thanks for coming along, mate.
Yeah, no, thank you, Nolan. And again, if you guys haven't liked and subscribed to my good friend Nolan's channel, please do. He will help you out with a lot in the videos. He's helped me out a lot with my DPS videos as well. So, without further ado, see you later and have a good time.
Awesome, mate. Well said. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you.